Hey Capricorn, welcome to your second half of June reading. So glad to be here with you. If you are new to the channel, I hope you'll consider joining us by subscribing, liking, sharing. And for those who are returning, thank you so very much for your continued support of the channel and for being so co-creative with me in these readings. I truly appreciate it. Gonna pick from Spirit Animal Oracle 2 cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Feel free to flip the energies around if you need to. I just set the intention that the cards over on this side are masculine, the cards over on this side are the feminine, but it doesn't have to be. Cue the lawn guys. If it's Thursday, it's lawn day. I try to work around it, but guys, I struggle. The struggle is real. Okay. Also, this is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun and Rising. It may not resonate with you. That's okay. If it doesn't, and you're here as a sun sign, check out the reading that aligns with your rising sign, or you can watch the sun or rising readings for your divine counterpart, be a cross watcher, and see what kind of insights you can gain from that. So those are my little tips. Okay, let's see what we've got here. This deck has been cheering me up lately. Ooh, masculine. Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery. Card number 8. Koala Spirit for the feminine. Spirit has a plan. Wow, we've got some interesting, and 3 and 5 is 8, card 35. We have some interesting message here. Life is a mystery. Spirit has a plan. This feels very, very much like fate, the Wheel of Fortune. This feels very much like the Magician energy, like the High Priestess energy, even the Hanged Man, because it's about your connection to your higher self, to higher dimensions, the opening of your crown chakra to your spiritual team, to the synchronicities, let's say, the things that are being put in front of you to get your attention. Spirit is a plan, and life is a mystery. Yeah. I'm feeling it. And I love that both the numerology there is 8 for both of you. 8 means to me that you've really kind of gotten it together in a broader sense. All the, the shifting from the 2 into the 3, which broadens it out to almost co-creative. Then the 4 is your stability, creating the foundations. 5 is dealing with changes and tweaks that kind of feel chaotic and destabilizing. 6 is, you get over that, you're back into balance. 7, you're seeking the wisdom. And then 8 is about, like, you're rolling. Now it's time to focus. 8 to me is a number of focus. And then 9, of course, we are completing lessons. And 10, end of that chapter. Just gave you my little waltz through numerology. But the 8 feels like you guys are now at least very zeroed in on something, very focused on some aspect of this connection, doing the work. I'm pulling one card for you, by the way, Capricorn, from Sacred Traveler. Oh my gosh, this is the 3rd time in a row this card has come out. Joy and delight. There's a message here for y'all. Open your heart to joy. It has come out in a private reading. It has come out, this is the 3rd time in, I think the 3rd time, definitely the 2nd, because it was out yesterday. Or the day before. Joy and delight. Wow. So I'll do for you what I did for the other, it was yesterday. It was in the Virgo reading. This is the part that you need to hear, dear Capricorn, and this really should open up your mind to some things that have been going on. It says, open your heart to joy. You do not need to suffer to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds through joy. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Do what gives you joy. Celebrate and have fun. Stop and embrace life, yourself, and others. Say yes. Take steps today to expand your joy. You don't need to do it all at once, but you do need to start. Your purpose in life, so big. Your purpose in life is to experience joy. Allow joy and ecstasy to flow through you wildly and freely. Share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. So there's a big pull. I'm feeling this coming through while we're in this retrograde energy. 6 planets presently in retrograde. I think Venus stations direct as I am recording this. So it's been a lot. And it's serious work. That pull on our energy is very strong. It pulls us back to revisit what we haven't cleared up as we're moving through our type A lives, right? So that's what the retrogrades do. They make us revisit, reevaluate, reassess, realign, review, reconnect, reunite sometimes, right? All that energy is possible for us, but sometimes this gets lost in the shuffle because it's all so heavy and serious. In Capricorn, you guys know you're some very seriously focused people, hence the 8s. So stop and smell the roses, okay? Note to self. Let's see where this takes us here, Capricorn. Let's get the energies coming through for the beautiful Capricorns and their divine counterparts. For those who are watching, and I can hear the long guys getting closer, so you know the drill. I'll probably have to stop for a second here and there to let them pass. That feels good. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. That's some focus, patient focus. And another 7. So now we have the battle of the 7s and the 8s. Feminine showing up in the 7 of Wands. I will clarify that, but I'm going to pull all the other cards first. Feels to me like this is that where you're trying to in this case, there's an energy of trying to be grateful for what you have, but feeling a little impatient. Things not growing fast enough. And here's the reason why. Because this feminine is a little resistant. There's resistance here. This can also be pushback. It can also be standing up for oneself. So I will see where that leads in a minute. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. So, dear Capricorn, I'm seeing two energies that may not be on the same page at the present moment. Very common, especially with Venus retrograde. Hopefully that will clear itself up in the immediate future. In the past here, this masculine seeing this connection, the brand new beginning or the up-leveling. Ace of Pentacles, a divine gift of commitment and stability and groundedness. Even a sense of shared abundance here. But it was big, and I feel like this is there, in a way, it was a sign for this masculine, that this is a massive connection, something worth committing to. Feminine, on the other hand, moving forward, but slowly. At least we have the pentacle energy. But moving forward slowly. Now we've got a masculine who I'm feeling a sense of impatience, but like trying to stay in the gratitude. So note to self, this is about allowing things to grow organically, and their present experience of the connection is about co-creative energy, is about working together. Like I can't make this happen without you. I need your input. I need you to be on board. Remember how I said it feels like you're not on the same page? It's you, your divine counterpart, and spirit all working together to elevate the connection. That, right here, right now, and then moving forward, I see endings and new beginnings. So we're going to have to explore that dynamic where I see this feminine moving a bit slower. And now there's some resistance. And their present experience in this connection involves a King of Wands. Could be that they are in the energy of the King of Wands. Could be that the masculine is the King of Wands. And I'll explore that when I clarify. And then we have, moving forward, the Knight of Swords. Fast-moving energy toward truth, honor, integrity, right? It's mental energy. So it is about gaining that clarity, getting that wisdom, insight, and then taking action with it. So that is what I see. The world is Aquarius and Capricorn, so you're sort of showing up over here. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, emphasis on Leo. So it's been a rough road, and I feel like this masculine just really wants to move to calmer waters, patiently awaiting for that opportunity. That is balance of the mind there in that Six of Swords, an end to the chaos, and this masculine might be a little impatient about it. Queen of Cups. Moving toward calmer waters with a Queen of Cups. This is someone who is very caring, compassionate. It's the empath of the tarot. Loving, high vibration love. This is also the energy of someone who is highly intuitive, has some gifts. So I love that this masculine seems to be wanting and waiting for this calmness to arrive between themselves and somebody that they feel very connected to and close to, and who they feel loves them. So Ace of Pentacles. Could be that this was a new connection at the time, and that the feminine was a little slower to accept the gift. There's your Eight of Pentacles, right? Focused attention, really working on this new beginning. There you are, Capricorn. Kind of obsessively working on this new beginning. That's how that feels. One more. Yes, divine masculine, a bit obsessed. I mean, but in a good way, because, the devil energy isn't always about toxicity. I mean, sometimes it can be like you're focused almost to your own detriment here. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like this masculine's like, I want to take this feminine off the market. Like, this is what I want. We stepped through this little gate. We're in Ten of Pentacles land. This was somebody that this masculine was very much invested and committed and focused, working very like focused almost to distraction and their own detriment with regard to the Ace of Pentacles. In the energy of this Emperor. High vibration. The Emperor is the best attributes of all four kings, or in reverse, the worst attributes of all four kings. So it could be that with this sort of obsessive attention to this connection, that they kind of became more like tyrannical. You know, this is what I want, my way or the highway. It gets obsessive, it gets controlled, controlling. These two cards together kind of feels like this masculine in the past, I feel just took it to extremes. Took it to extremes. And that's why this feminine slowed way down. And that is why this feminine is very resistant. There's some boundary issues there, I feel. So I'm not... yeah. Underneath, what's all this motivated? Like, I really want to give a message of love or apology. I know I'm going overboard here, but this is so important, and I feel this so strongly, I cannot help myself. So that devil energy sometimes is just, I can't help myself. I know it's a lot, but I can't help myself. So there's a little message of love or apology. For those who are new, when I pull from under the deck, it is usually the unconscious motivation of the person I'm reading about or for. So it does feel like there was some awareness underneath the surface that they might be taking things to extremes, and like I gotta let them know I'm sorry about that. My bad. 3 of Pentacles. Now saying, okay, let's work on this in real time. You, me, and the universe. We're a team. To elevate the connection. That's what it's about. Wow. High Priestess in this situation, it does feel like there's some, and because I have the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, and to me, they're like sisters. I feel like the Queen of Cups is one step below Priestess. She's working on it. And they're both so highly intuitive. The difference is the Queen of Cups will tell you their feelings all day, all night. All the queens have extra cups. That's cups on cups here. We got emotions. We've got the empath. We've got some drama. It's very, this is someone who's not afraid to keep you up till 4 a.m. sobbing till you get it sorted out. That's the energy of the Queen of Cups. High Priestess, nope. Zip. Does not talk, doesn't need to. Communicating at higher dimensional levels and really using their intuition. I almost feel like, yeah, this masculine is saying, here's the team. Feminine and that High Priestess all rolled into one. And then I understand there's an ascension here. I understand you are very connected to your higher self, to your spiritual team, that you go, right? And that you don't want to talk about it all the time. Now I see, let's move past this lack of communication or even separation. Sorry, I do that every now and then, I slip. Divine Masculine is trying to suggest, I'm ready to work with these energies. The more spiritual and the Divine Feminine. In order to elevate the connection. That's what that's about. And I will slow down. Wow. I'll go at your pace. See, because if you notice this Knight of Pentacles is in the past for the feminine, but showing up in the present, so it's almost like the masculine got the memo. Slow your roll. This, too much too soon. This is a better plan. The World, endings and new beginnings. Strength, Leo energy on that World card, but it's more about having the courage to overcome the challenge. And I love this card because it does signal to me that the two will work together going forward, because this is looking like a sneak peek at the future here. And I do feel for some of you it may be happening now. We're all on different timelines, even if our storyline is the same. So I hope you understand that. For some people, they watch and they're like, oh my gosh, that's word for word what happened, but it was like 6 months ago. That's okay. We're on different timelines and time is speeding up and compressing. So the Strength card here, these two are helping each other. She's scratching the chin and taming the beast, you know, and the beast is just so docile and then protects her in return. So there is this kind of, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and we're going to get over this together. Nothing to fear here. Feels like a big shift in energy is coming in this connection for the positive. Yeah, and I'll take this from underneath because it signifies more perseverance. That's what this masculine is really motivated by, not giving up on the connection, hoping to turn the page, end one chapter, begin a new one. So that feels good to me. Feminine, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. If you're enjoying this, I hope you'll click subscribe. Do it now. Yes. There's some heartache here. Page of Pentacles. What? One more on that. Okay, and then under here, there's the Lovers underneath. So I kind of feel like this feminine is resisting this connection because something hurt. Got their heart broken, or maybe not even heartbroken, but just, you know, it was heavy on an emotional level. But the swords is really your mental energy, believe it or not. So even though we see the swords in the heart, it's like the bruise is between the head and the heart. That's where the wound is. The way we think about something we felt. Just remember, thoughts are not things. And then I see the Page of Pentacles. And to me, the Page of Pentacles usually represents some kind of small offer being made. And I kind of feel like this small offer was made and it just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. It was not what this feminine thought would be beneficial to both parties. Six of Pentacles is about balance and equal give and take, some reciprocity, but it's about the situation has to benefit both people. And this feminine did not feel that that was what was on offer, that what was being offered was not enough. Does that mean it's an indictment against this masculine? No, it's just that this feminine was not on the same page, was seeing the situation differently, was thinking about the situation differently, and on some level felt let down. And therefore is now resisting this. Because what they want is something that's more beneficial and stable. And so underneath the motivation is about making a choice. Lovers, Gemini energy, but it's about making a choice. Am I going to move forward with this, or am I just going to stay on my own? Is the energy that I'm feeling. There could be some third party here, but I don't see it over here at all. I just don't. If I did, I'd say so. But, you know, it could be that this feminine is choosing between this person and someone else. Could be a King of Wands, so we'll take a look at that. I feel this King of Wands, though, is this masculine, and I'll tell you why. Because the mantra of the King of Wands is, I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. Very much this Devil and Emperor energy. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. It's powerful. It can be possessive. It can even be manipulative. It can be like, hey, I know what I want. Stake in the ground, wand in the ground. So it is passionate and fiery and magnetic and can be very charming and very like sexy in the way that they carry themselves, you know, just powerful, and they just full on know who they are. But it can be a lot. And I almost feel like this feminine is resisting that energy. Whether this masculine is a fire sign or not doesn't matter. It's if I'm describing the person and you're like going, yep, that's exactly. It was a lot. And this feminine wasn't not interested. It was just the feminine wanted to kind of go a little slower. Wanted something Yeah, action. The Knights are action. Pentacles is very deliberate, very methodical, very practical, very responsible, very reliable. It's a person with a plan, essentially. Yeah, what she said. Ace of Swords. Moving slow to be sure that you get the clarity, some insight, something comes in that's like an aha moment. Yep. Wow. So, give me a minute. One more on that. Double commitment hit here. I feel this feminine knew the power of this connection. Had this like a lightning bolt to the brain almost of instant clarity that this could be the one. See that? Ace Pentacles, Hierophant. Both cards of commitment. Super in the 3D. And what they did with that energy was they said, I am going to not blow this. I am going to take this slowly. I need to move toward this slowly. This is a lot of powerful energy here. So I almost feel like they got a little scared. They got a little scared. Just kind of like, whoa. This is big. This is moving fast. I want to slow it down. King of Wands is the present experience in the connection. And I do feel that the feminine's a little resistant. Yeah. Very guarded. Very guarded. That Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles to me is somebody who's really trying to protect, put up boundaries. Put up boundaries. Yeah, it's difficult when you're dealing with a King of Wands. When you're dealing with somebody who's so freaking sure of what they want and you're it. Okay. Thanks for the 411. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Now we have that fast-moving energy coming in. This is somebody who's very much operating swashbuckler style. Comes on very strong, very passionate. This is the guy that shows up at your door, uninvited, unannounced. Ding dong. You up? I mean, it's a lot. And here's the problem with the king has staying power. So I do feel I am dealing with a more evolved masculine here who really means what they say. I feel this masculine really wants this connection and wants it in a committed way, which is rare, quite frankly, in today's world for both sides. We're not always all jumping to the commitment. And I kind of feel so. It's like, it's not rare because it's masculine. It's rare because that certainty, that willingness to take something good and try to make it great and get it on lock, that's what's really not happening much anymore. And I kind of feel like this is a king. I'm just not sure that this feminine feels ready to take on all that energy and is therefore defending against it, protecting themselves, holding back, very guarded. They're not sure that this person has intentions of staying around. This knight comes in fast and furious with big grand gestures and then goes right out the door. In through the front door, out through the back door. And sometimes it's because they were just impulsive. They didn't think things through. They didn't have a plan. What I see this masculine saying is, I'm working on my plan. So that's what I'm feeling is happening here, that this is just not being on the same page at the same time. Feminine motivated to stay single, unattached. 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy there, Sag and that Knight of Wands. We got a lot of energy showing up here. I'll run through it in a second. Yeah, right now is saying, yeah, I'm here are all my boundaries. I'm gonna stay single for now. I'm not sure if you have staying power. You're coming on pretty strong, But let's see how this plays out. Then that Knight of Swords, that is a fast-moving energy that I think is moving toward the feminine. I'm not sure it is the feminine. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. King of Swords was in the last reading. So I do feel like this is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's not the point. The point is that the King of Swords wants to do things the right way. They are people who live by a code. Code of honor, truth, honesty, integrity, character. These are people who you often find in law enforcement or the military or, right, judges, lawyers. Those type of people who, you know, always pledge an oath. Sometimes it's an oath of discipline, of allegiance. So that's the high vibration of the King of Swords. And I'm feeling that this Knight of Swords is really about the King of Swords, the masculine coming in and saying, all right, I've got some truth here. I will protect and defend your honor. It's almost like what I see is a shift in the energy away from sort of this overdone passion project, and it moves into a, did you think I wasn't going to protect and uphold your honor? No, I want you for all the right reasons. That's the truth. And I'm moving in fast because I want to win. This is victory. I want to win you. I know I don't own you. I want to win you. They want to win you. And they want to do it the right way. Good energy. Yeah, very good energy. Reconciliation, Six of Wands, win-win. Let's play on the same side of the volleyball net is what I feel is like, let's not be spiking that ball at each other. We want a win-win. We're on the same team. That's just something that's just coming through. Definitely about wish fulfillment here underneath and transformation. So I do feel like this part here is what the feminine can expect coming forward. Going forward is this masculine kind of shifting into an energy where they are putting it all out there, dialing down the passion a bit, slowing their roll, persevering, not giving up, wanting to turn the page, but, you know, within the connection, but seeking that win-win, seeking something that is beneficial to both. Notice, Six of Pentacles is important to the feminine. Masculine comes in with Six of Wands saying, okay, let's make this work so it works for both of us. And they're motivated by, you know, I feel it would be a wish fulfilled for the feminine and a sign of some transformation of this masculine. That's what that feels like. Okay, dear Capricorn, let me go through what we've got here. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Devil energy is your card, Capricorn. Emperor is Aries. We have the High Priestess is Pisces, the Empress is Libra and Taurus. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The World, you show up again, Aquarius and Capricorn. Strength card, Leo. Then we've got the Lovers is Gemini. Knight of Pentacles shows up again. Ace of Pentacles shows up again. Hierophant is Taurian energy, Taurus. Ace of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Wands is more Leo, Sag in that Knight of Wands, Virgo in the Nine of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, more Aquarius in that King. And then Death card is Scorpio. So a lot of energies here to work with. And it feels like it's moving in this interesting direction. If this is your storyline and you'd like to follow me, the link is below. I'll meet you there in 1 second. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to now pull 3 cards from the main deck for the 2 of you together. We're going to explore you more as a couple. Like where might the strengths or the challenges be? And then I'm going to pull cards for your messages to and from each other. Energetic messages. What are you not saying but trying to? Capricorn, I'm going to pull a card for you from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That usually comes out as a confirmation of something, a clarification, sometimes advice, sometimes a warning. And then the outcome position is what you can expect moving forward in this wonderful connection. So if that speaks to you, the link to the extended is below. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in a future reading. Take care, Cap. Bye-bye.